Well, a very good evening, Celebration family. Now, friends, we had an incredible show planned for you tonight. But just as the sun is occasionally eclipsed by the moon, it seems we found a star of our very own. Give him up your huge round of applause. This man's going to be 31 very soon. He is celebrating his birthday. Now, Celebration family, I hope you realize how fortunate you are this cruise. Because in a week, I go home on my vacation, and right now, we're in what's called handover. So you get 2 cruise directors for the price of 1. Since this ship set sail from Finland, it has not had a singing cruise director. For good reason. Until tonight. So not only are you getting a spectacular show tonight, you are getting the Carnival celebration premiere of the Flying Scotsman show. But a great show is only as good as its audience. So I need you loud and proud. I'm not just bringing him out to anybody, friends. I need you going wild and crazy. I'll ask this one time and one time only. Celebration family, are you ready for the show? Then please welcome to the stage Chris Williams, the Flying Scotsman.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. Well, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. It's in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. Well, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Celebration that's here, and I'm feeling. Are we feeling good tonight? Let me hear it. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies are having fun, you know how I feel. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's how I feel. And this whole world, it's a bold world and a new world for me. Well, for me. All right. How's everybody over this side? Give me a wave tonight. Everybody on this side, give me a wave tonight. Everybody in here, make some noise. Stars, when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. Oh, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling so good. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I'm feeling so good. Thank you and good night. I'm joking. How's everybody doing? You feeling good? If you're feeling good tonight, give me an oh yeah. I said oh yeah. Let's get some things out the way. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, tonight there is one rule and one rule only. The more you drink, the better I sound. By the end of the night, it'll be Justin Bieber up here. You wouldn't know the difference. Kills it. But listen. Listen. No, we're not doing that again. I've seen your camera. It's got a zoom. Don't act like you're not impressed. Okay, listen. Folks, before I go any further, can I just say a big thank you to my good friend and buddy old pal, the amazing Mr. Lee Mason. Give it up for Lee, everybody. You know, I've been with Carnival now for 12 years, and me and Lee did our first ever handover, our first ever one, in 2017. We were two young little cherubs on a ship. No one knew who we were. He was fresh-faced, I wore a skirt. It was wonderful. But I want to thank him so much tonight for letting me do my show. Give it up for Lee, everybody. Thank you. Now tonight, folks, this is like a jukebox show. All the songs you know and love. Let me see. Any fans of Stevie Wonder? Yeah. Any fans of Elton John? Yeah. Any fans of the Beatles? Because we got none of that in the show. So listen. Joking. We got all of it. We're going to have a lot of fun. But tonight, I'm going to start off with this part. Because without this next singer, we would not have the music we have today. This man was a legend, a pioneer, and an inspiration to rock and roll. And tonight, I'm going to pay tribute to this man, and I want you to have some fun with me. Let's do it, boys.
In 1959, an American GI stationed in Europe left his jacket. A boy from Memphis who would become known to the world as the king of rock and roll.
Well, it's a 1 for money, 2 for show, 3 getting ready now. Can't go down, don't you? Come on now. Step on my blue suede shoe. Well, get off of my blue suede shoe. Hey! Well, you can knock me down, get out of my face, stand on my damn hole all over the place. Do anything that you want to do. Honey, I'm about you, don't you? Step on my blue suede shoe. Well, get off of my blue suede. Hey, don't touch, don't touch. I'm blue, sit down, sit down. I'm blue, sit down. Oh, that's good. Oh, Jesus. Oh, help, mama. I'm coming, mama. You, I got you. I got you, mama. I got to get at you. I will do blue suede shoes. I will do blue suede shoes. Blue. It's very hard, it's very hard. Get off of my blue suede. You know this one. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Come on. Cry all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Come on now. Cry all the time. Well, you ain't nothing but a rat. Ain't no friend of mine. This head to his high class. That was the lie. When he said you was high, coming over here. Now, look at this guy, look at this guy. Run around. Oh, she's so beautiful. Do you mind if I steal a kiss? Okay, come here. Hey, 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 hey. Come on, take it. Here we go. Now get ready for this. Here we go. We got some stunts. No, no, no. I'm not gonna lie, something happened there, folks. When I was walking through one of those aisles, someone put their hand up my kilt. I don't know who you are, but sir, you've got cold hands. You really do. Now, like I was saying, folks, I've been with Carnival now for 12 years. 12 years with this wonderful company. Do you all love cruising with Carnival? I remember my first ever cruise ship with Carnival. The biggest ship I'd ever seen in my life. The Carnival Fantasy. It's like the size of the Lido deck. And I loved it. I honestly, my first experience on a cruise ship, I was blown away. It was the most wonderful thing. But people didn't know, before I joined cruises, from the age of 14 to the age of like 25, all I used to do for a job was singing in bars. I used to literally sing, and my audience was a Friday night, 2 men playing dominoes. But if you could grab their attention for 2 minutes, you've done your job. But I used to love it. I used to sing in all the bars when I was a kid. You know, I was still in high school, but I was singing on the side. And I always remember Tuesday nights. I'd finish school, I'd go home after high school. I'd get a quick drink, and I would go to my local bar, which is called Connolly's Bar. And every Tuesday, I would sing in there from 9 p.m. till 1 a.m. And we'd sing everything. We'd have a great time. But every Tuesday, for nearly 2 years, this little old lady would come along to every gig. Her name was Isa. And Isa would come in, and every week, youngsters, this is days before all the streaming services. This is when they used to bring cassettes for requests. And she brought every week a new song for me to learn. And I used to do it for her. But then sadly, Isa passed away. And I got a phone call from her daughter. And her daughter said, Chris, it would mean a lot to the family if you could come along and sing at her funeral. And I said, of course, 100%. But they said, but we want you to sing her favorite song. Folks, this is not a song that should be sung in public, not alone at a funeral. But anyone from Scotland will tell you, a funeral is not a day for mourning. It's a day to have the biggest party of your life. And that's what we did. We partied for her life. And this was her favorite song. So tonight, I'm going to sing this with you. But what I need is I want to ask, first of all the ladies out there. Ladies, put your hands in the air like you just don't care. If you're in love with your husband or partner, put your hands up, ladies. All right, let me just change that. Put your hands up, ladies, if you're in love with someone else's husband or partner. Your hand is up twice. He doesn't even know. Well, folks, I want to sing this song for the lovers, Man, if you're sitting or partners, anybody, put your arm around your loved one. Put your arm around them right now. Come on, pull them in close. Pull them in close. Feel them. This is the greatest song for any man to turn around to his partner and sing. And tonight we're going to have some fun with it. Are you ready to have some fun with this song? It's time to go a little bit 80s. Let's clap our hands. Let's hit it. You ready? Come on, clap your hands. Here we go now. All together. Listen up, fellas. I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing. Pay for every dance, selling each romance. Oh, I just said, there'll come a day when you can dance away. What will they say about me? When the end comes, I know I was just a gigolo. Life goes on without me. Let's go now. I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go, people know the part I play. Play for every dance, selling each romance. Oh, I just say, there'll come a day when you're the best away. What will they say about me? When the end comes, I know I was just a gigolo. Life goes on without me, 'cause I ain't got nobody. Oh yeah, nobody cares for me. Nobody, nobody. All together now. Stand lonely, want some sweet mama, come take a chance with me, 'cause I ain't so bad. I'm a singer, and I sing all the time. People only me, only me. I pop, a bozy, bop, silly bop. I ain't got nobody. I said nobody cares for me. Nobody. Where's all my gigolos tonight? Where are you fellas? Oh, all time low. Gigolo song. Sing a love song. Gigolo. Big finish. You ready? Here we go. Bop, 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 shoo-wah-dee, wah-dee, bop, 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 dee-da-dee, bop, 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 bop. I'm gonna sit in there, hickle-a-zickle-a, buckle-a-zickle-a, boom. I ain't got nobody now. Cares for me. Nobody cares for me. I'm so sad. Lonely. Want some sweet mama, come take a chance with me, 'cause I get so bad. And I'm singing all of the time. People only me, only me. Hey, mama, booty, dada, ain't got nobody. I said nobody. No one. Now nobody cares for me. Shabba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-da. Oh man, you can tell I've been on vacation for 3 months. I'm sweating from places I didn't know could sweat. Calm down, settle down, Mom. Listen, Folks, growing up in Scotland, where I'm from, I always remember my favorite part of growing up was the music. Because in my household, for the first 7 years of my life, there was only one band that was allowed to be played in our house. And I was obsessed. I mean, youngsters, I'm telling you something. When I used to come home from school, I would come home and we had one of those, it's not a VHS, it's the one before that, the Beta. That's it. Youngsters are going, what's a Beta? Some of them are going, what's a VHS? Oh my God. But I had one of these Beta players, but we never had a movie. It was one of those dodgy copies of a movie. It was like a dodgy copy. You know that kind of movie when you're watching it and someone gets up to go to the bathroom and walks in front of the camera? That kind of movie. But it wasn't a movie. It wasn't even TV. It was a band. And it was all of this band's greatest songs on one tape. And I was obsessed. I come home from school, I go, Mom, can I watch the tape? She's like, oh, when you go. And I would sit there and, oh, youngsters, you've never lived millennials. Oh. I had one of the biggest TVs you've ever seen in your life. 24 inches. And you know, it was great. Yeah, I know. It makes me laugh. I watch a lot of youngsters nowadays. They go to Best Buy, Target, Walmart. They go in there. They buy an 80-inch flat screen TV. They put it on their shoulders. They walk down like that. They put it in the truck. They go home, put it on the wall. Bish, bash, bosh. Netflix done. Do you remember it would take 2 people to move a TV from one end of the room to the other? Who remembers that? Yeah. Youngsters, you may have flat screen 4K, 3D, LCD, Frappuccino TVs, yes. But we had something better. We had something called the bubble. And the great thing about the bubble was if it was touching your nose, you were sitting too close. But I would sit there and I was mesmerized. Because people always ask me and say, Chris, what made you want to do this for a career? And I always tell them, if it wasn't for the lead singer of this band, I wouldn't be doing the job that I'm doing today. He was my idol, my inspiration. He was the showman that I wanted to be. And what was so good about this man is he could command a room of 90,000 people with just his voice. So tonight, I'm going to try and attempt to command a room of 90 people with just my voice. But folks, I'm also going to do something that not a lot of singers do. I'm going to start this song, no ears, no music whatsoever. And that in the singing world is called singing a cappella. Now, I have to get a little sippy of my drinky. And tonight, I'm going to start this song. Now, the moment, your job is simple. You're going to sing along, but the moment you think you know what it is, I want you to scream, cheer, go absolutely crazy, and throw your child in the air. And if they're not here, do it by Zoom. Folks, I'm going to try this. Anybody? Oh, you ready? Come on now. Each morning I get up, I die a little. Yeah, belly stand on my feet. Take a look, and burn, I cry. Know what you do to me. I spend all my years in believing you, but I just can't get the feeling, Lord. Somebody, everybody find me somebody love. Come on, wave your hands in the air, you in love tonight. Feel the love in the room, come on. I will cry. every day of my life. I work till I ache my bones. At the end, I'll take home my heart and pay. Well, on my own, I go down on my knees and I stop the pain till the tears run down my eyes. Lord, somebody, anybody find somebody to love? Every day I try, but everybody when I'm going down, listen, I'm going crazy. You know what, I need your help right now. I need everybody's help for this one thing. I need everybody to stand up on your feet right now. Stand up. If you don't want to stand up, that's fine. You don't want to lose weight this cruise, that's fine. You don't have to. But every clap is a calorie loss. Look at this, clap your hand. Look at that. That's a chocolate milk cake gone. Let's go for 2. Sing it. Find me somebody to love. 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 Find me somebody. Somebody find me somebody to love. Everybody find me somebody to somebody love. Come on, bring those hands if you're in love. Find me. Ooh, somebody love. Oh yeah. Oh, somebody well. Anybody anywhere? Anybody gonna find me somebody to love? Yeah. Anybody everywhere? Anybody wanna find me somebody to love? Oh yeah. Woo! That's enough, son. I get carried away with myself there. Oh, please give it up for your backstage manager. Let's hear from the back, everybody. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Okay. Folks, when I was back home in Scotland when I was a young boy, I always remember the best day of the week, Saturdays. Saturday because, honestly, my gran and grandparents, you know, I loved them dearly, and I used to love it. They used to spoil me rotten every Saturday for the first 9 years of my life. And then my two sisters and brother came along and they ruined everything. But I loved them dearly. But I used to love Saturdays because Saturdays was all about music as well. Saturday night, 9 p.m. on a Saturday, TV would go off. Grandma would roll out this giant hi-fi record player. I always remember it. And it was, you know, the ones with like glass doors and, you know, it was so big. And she would then go to the kitchen. She'd pour my grandfather a little whiskey on the rocks. She would have a little sherry. I would sit there and I'd get ready for the entertainment. And it was Saturday night from 9 until midnight. And I used to love it. I was like 7, 8 years old, getting to stay up late and just listen to good music. And it's where I learned the music that I love today. You know, my grandma, her favorite kind of music was country music. Any country fans out there? Folks, I'll be honest. I did not know much about country music till I came to this country 12 years ago. Seriously. Now I know everything. It's about a man and a woman falling in love, and a divorce and moving into a trailer. That's it. But in reverse. But every Saturday, I used to love it, and I used to love all the country songs. My grandma would start the Saturday night off 9 o'clock with her favorite singer. Sing along with me if you know the words to this. She would go, crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy for feeling so blue. And I used to love Patsy. I would listen to it as well, and I used to love it. But then when I came to this country, I started listening to more country music. One of my favorite country songs in the world is this song. Sing along if you know the words. It would go, you're as smooth as Tennessee. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I'll stay strong on your love all the time. Oh yeah. Any Chris Stapleton fans? Oh, that man. But then all of a sudden you brought out a song called Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy, and that ruined it all. And I'll tell you my horse. I loved it. But it got to that point in the evening on a Saturday, it's like nearly midnight. Grandfather, he's gone. He's gone. One eye is going to Target, the other's going to Walmart. Seriously. He's gone. And he would always sit me down. You know, when grandparents or any sort of adult when you were younger try and give you advice when they're drunk, it's hilarious. And I would sit there and he'd go, sorry, go, I want to give you some words of wisdom. I went, yeah, Granddad. The way to make lots of money when you grow up, I went, yeah, is not to be you. Thanks, Granddad. No, I don't mean it that way. I know you want to be a singer, but there's no point being Chris Williams. You won't make the money. You've got to try and be someone else. So I took those words on when I was younger. And it was two artists, growing up as a young boy in Scotland, as well as singing Queen and all that stuff. There was two singers that I used to stand in front of the mirror and try and sound like. And I tried my hardest. And tonight, I would like to give you a taste of both of those singers. Would you like a little bit of that tonight, folks? Yeah? Now, the first man is a gentleman that I would like to say, I'm from the UK. And if I was to say the UK had a voice, this man would be the voice of the United Kingdom. This man not only was a singer, but my granddad told me he was a fully qualified wizard. Yeah, because this man, anytime he went on stage and sung, ladies would throw their underwear at him. So ladies, please, keep your underwear on. I don't have enough sanitizer. And listen. But folks, this man is one of my favorites. Tonight I'm going to give my tribute to them. Any fans? Mr. Tom Jones! Mr. Tom Jones there, any Tom Jones fans out there? I love Tom, I really do. But there was Tom and there was another singer. And this one is one where I need to see everybody get involved. So wherever you are today, wherever you are, the back, the middle, the front, I want you to get up. If you want to dance, you can dance. You want to clap, you can clap. You want to stamp, you can stamp. Any fans of Mr. Neil Diamond out there tonight? Let's hear it. Hey, let's do it. Tap dance, here we go. Let's turn this mic up just a little bit, boys. Grab the most and get on board. We gonna ride to the rainbow, boy. We'll take it slow. And Lord, don't you know, I had me a time with a poor man's lady, pitching on the twilight train. Ain't nothing there that I came to take a Lord. Maybe good song. Sing without more. No need to say please to find out no questions. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I love my Rosie child. She got the way to make me happy. You and me will go inside. Correct the rose, your store-bought woman. You make me sing like a guitar. So carry on, girl, our song keeps running on. didn't last for now, but that's alright. We got all night to set the world right. I'll have me a time with a poor man's lady. Who wants to come down in front with me now? Come on down, come on down, come on. Oh, the love my rosy child. She got the way to make me happy. You and me, we're going style. Crack the rose, you're stalked by the woman. You make me sing like a guitar. So carry on, girl, the song keeps running on. Here we go! Play now, play now, my baby. Crack the rose, it makes me smile. Girl, if you last for now, but that's alright. Please give it up for the Spice Girls, everybody. We got basil, oregano. Alright, let's hear you. Give me a big round of applause. Yeah. Ladies, thank you. Thank you so much, my darling. Okay, that's beautiful. Folks, it's coming to that time. We're so close. We're so close. We're coming close to the end. But I know. But listen, Linda. Listen. No me gusta así. Folks, I want to tell you something right now before I do this song. Something very important. Something that nobody knows what I'm about to tell you right now. Apart from the guests that cruise with me on the Mardi Gras, but you guys. Celebration family, boys, girls, children of all ages. If it wasn't for this next song, I wouldn't be born today. Let me paint a picture. So, listen, my mom and dad got together at a young age. It was young puppy love. But one night they went to a nightclub when they were 18. And my dad was found making out with another girl. His excuse to my mom was, "It was really dark. I thought it was you." She didn't believe him. And they broke up. And about 2 or 3 months had passed, and my dad realized he'd made a big mistake because every single day he could not stop thinking about this girl. So he thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk up to her house, I'm going to knock on that door, and I'm going to say, "Jane, I'm so sorry for what I did, but I am truly, madly, deeply in love with you." Now, youngsters, this is days before any of your social media nonsense. None of your FaceTube, Instagram, Chappy Chap and Talk Tech, none of that. This was days when people used to talk to each other. Do you remember those days? When you would sit at a dinner table, look at your loved one and go, "I love you, darling." Now you get your cell phone and go, "I love you, LOL," and something that looks like a chocolate poop. None of that! This was real love. Real. And none of that social media nonsense. But I do have a Facebook page if you want to follow me. It's Flying Scotsman CD. And I do like Instagram as well. Hashtag live my life. But listen, folks, I digress. My dad, he goes to the house, he's really nervous, he knocks on the door like this. My mother's father opens the door. "What do you want, son?" "I'm here to speak to Jane." "She doesn't want to speak to you. Could you please leave?" Now, folks, that's the clean version I just told you there. But he left. But that same night, he went back to the house a second time, but not just any time, at 1 a.m. But he was clever. He bypassed the front door, he jumped over the garden fence, crawled along the grass, over the hedge, up the ladder, right outside my mother's bedroom window. And he tries to get her attention, and he's shouting her name, and then she wasn't answering, and out of nowhere, my dad starts singing a song by this band. And then, miraculously, my mother opens the window. And her exact words to this day was, She felt sorry for him. She went downstairs, she brought him inside, made him a cup of tea, a slice of toast. And from that moment on, my mum and dad have been happily married for 39 years. But, have you ever been to a family party where the drinks are flowing and your cousins and your aunties and your uncles, you're having a good time, mum and dad start having a few drinks and start telling you stuff they should never ever tell their son? This is one of these moments. I was being a good boy, I was drinking a Coca-Cola. I look over at my mother. She's not drinking Coca-Cola. And then all of a sudden, the DJ decides to play the song. This, I kid you not, was my mother's reaction. Oh, I love this song. Stephen, Joseph, Mary, Jesus, Christopher. It's every name but yours. Do you ever remember that? Come and dance with your mum. I'm like, okay, and I'm dancing away. And she says, oh, the song, it takes me back to that night when me. I said, Mum, I know the story about the t-shirt, moving on. You don't know all the story. I'm like, what do you mean? Well, that was a nice Sunday. Well, can see. Whoa. TMI. I went, Mum, what do you mean? He went, well, I grabbed me. I went, no, the details. But folks, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened on that night. If you had an old VHS and you put it on fast forward, it would sound like this. My dad goes up to the house because he loves this girl called Jane. He gets to the front door, he misses the front door, he goes by the fence, goes over the hedge, goes up the ladder, sings a song, she comes down, brings him inside, tea, toast, up the stairs, rumpy, pumpy, 9 months later, here I am. So, if it wasn't for my dad singing a song by this band, I would not exist today. So has anyone ever heard of a little band from the 80s called White Snake by any chance? Yeah. They're White Snake to you, but they're Uncle White Snake to me. Folks, this is one we're going to have a bit of fun with our hands in the air going crazy, and I'm also going to ask you to do something pretty special in this song. Let's go back to the 80s. Let's hit it, boys. Are you ready? Here we go. Come on. Jam me in here, man. Come on. Go ahead. Tonight I pay tribute to my great uncle, David Coverdale. I don't know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. I'm hanging on the promises from the songs of yesterday, and I'm made up my mind, and I ain't wasting no more time. Cause another heart in need of rescue. I'm searching for love, sweet charity. Oh Lord, I pray you give me strength to carry on. Come on now. 'Cause I know what it means. You ready? To walk along the lonely street. Everybody, here I go. Going down the only road. Oh, you guys sound great. Like a drifter. cheap seats over here. You ready for this? Come on. To walk along the lonely street of dreams. Everybody, here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I ever known. Like a trip till I was born to walk alone. And I made up my mind. And I ain't wasting no more time. Here I go again. Here I go again. Here I go again. Here I go. Oh yeah. Now listen, if you have a cell phone, I want you to turn your light on right now. We're gonna try and beat the record for the most lights. The record is 7. I think we've done it. Are you ready? Wendy's in the air. Everybody, here I go again on my own. Going down the only road. Like a trip till I was born. Beautiful. And I made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. We're gonna go forward. You ready? Forward, back. Here I go again. One more time, one more time. Going down the only road. Keep it going, keep it going. Like a trip till I was born. And I made up my mind. And here I go again. All right. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. All right, folks. It's come to that time. It has. It's come to that time. For this is the last song of tonight. But before we go any further, can we please give an amazing, amazing big round of applause for amazing sound and light team here on board, working hard. Can we also give it up, please, for your backstage? Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Give it up for your backstage manager, Vivek, as well. Give it up for him, folks. And also give it up for this amazing ship and all the team members on board, the crew members all around the world. Give it up for them. They're wonderful. But folks, I'm going to leave you now with a song. And at the end of this song, don't forget, we still got lots of great stuff going on around the ship. The Mega Deck Party's happening tonight on the Lido with your amazing entertainment team. At the end of the show, I'm going to be hanging about down here. If you want to come down and get a picture and stuff, come say hi, please do. I'm going to be down there because you won't notice me during the day because I wear pants. So, it's been quite nice tonight, very airy. But, folks, I'm going to leave you with a song that has fast become the song that I got asked for the most when I've been doing the show. I've been doing the show for many years now. And it's a song that came into my life about 4 years ago. And it's a song that's very special to me because I dedicate it to a special group of people. And that's the amazing, hardworking crew members on board Carnival Celebration and the Carnival fleet. All of them. We spend such large amounts of time away from their family and their loved ones to put them through college and university and give them a great life and a great education. And this is the song that I do for them. And it's one of those songs that some of you probably never heard it before. Some of you might know it. Some of you will have a moment in the song where you're like, oh, that's that song. But all I want you to remember is this: when you go home at the end of your cruise, remember this moment for them, because this is what I like to dedicate. Folks, on behalf of myself, your amazing team on board Celebration, I want you to take care, have a great rest of your cruise, and a wonderful day tomorrow in St. Thomas. Good night and God bless. Thank you.
Nella tua frera stanza guardi le stelle che Ma io mi stai chiuso mai, che non nessuno saprà, non ho solo tuo amore.
Thank you, very nice. Celebration family, give it up for Chris, the Flying Scotsman. Friends, the celebration is delighted to call this man its new cruise director. One more time, give it up for Chris Williams, the Flying Scotsman. Friends, he's gonna pop. Oh, I thought you were gonna towel off. He was gonna towel up. You getting in nice and sweaty, fresh from the stage, friends. If you want to say hi, grab a photograph, please do. The entertainment team, your pro DJ, and your fellow cruisers will be up on the Lido deck in just a few moments with our mega deck party. Stay up late, have fun, make memories. Thank you so much, Chris.